Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way through the levels that had kind of just side stuff for the characters that we didn't have of when we first came through and did all of those. And we now have 148 of the dragon eggs. So let's quickly go and talk to Moneybags real quick.
Don't worry, Spyro. I won't be needing any more of your money. Now, don't look so surprised. I found one of the dragon eggs, and I'm going to sell it for a fortune back in Avalar. Why are you looking at me like that? I've got to be going now. Toodles!
And now you get to get the sweetest revenge of just beating up Moneybags and taking your money back. Which is always a delight, because honestly, at this point he has been scamming you and playing both sides for 2 full games. And let's just hit him one more time for good measure. Just gonna... No. Let's hit him one more time for good measure. There we go.
Drat. Double drat. Drat. Oh, I never knew dragons were so fast. That's it, I give up. I'm retiring to Spooky Swamp to become a haiku poet.
Okay, goodbye. And now we've rescued dragon number 149, Al. And now he will run away to supposedly become a haiku poet at Spooky Swamp, and he just went into the portal for Crystal Islands. However, we will not see him again in this game. I think he did turn up again in, I want to say it was the next game. I want to say he turned up in Ent of a Dragonfly, but I don't know for certain. But I know he definitely was in A Hero's Tale. But now that we have every gem, and every egg, we can enter the final stage. The true final stage. The super bonus round. So, off we go into the final thing in the game. Well, just like in the previous games, well, in the first game, this is basically just a collect a whole bunch of treasure type deal. And now let's have a quick talk with Bianca real quick.
Hey, you finally made it, Spyro. Hunter was a little worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress, but I always knew you'd beat her. This place is where the sorceress kept all her treasure. But after she was defeated, a bunch of thieves came and stole it. If you can catch the thieves, you're more than welcome to keep the treasure.
Deal. That is free money. I will say though, wow, that thief was really looking to die, I suppose. That one actually just ran right into me. Like, that one was just like, no, please, take the money. Like, that one was trying to give me the money. Also, these egg thieves. Well, I guess these thieves. Maybe they just aren't too, I don't know, maybe they don't know how to work if they don't have an egg. Who knows? Either way, now we just need to collect all the gems. Okay, this door will open at 16,000. So it looks like there's a couple of doors around. There's one up there. There's one here. That one's 17,000. So I imagine it's probably like 16,000, 17,000. There's another door here. What's this one for? Okay, so it's 16, 17, 18,500. And then one for, I assume, looking at the progression, I assume the last one will be 20,000. I feel like that's a safe assumption. Well, let's quickly go and check it out, because we can go and find where the last door is. It's just up here. That is indeed 20,000 for the final one. So, we'll hopefully get to that sooner rather than later. But for now, let's just go through and catch these thieves. There are still 2 for me to get here. But honestly, as long as I keep the inside line, I should be okay, as long as I don't fall off the course. There we go. So that'll bring me up to just shy of the 16,000 I need to open up this first door. There we go. That should be enough. And now we can go and start up the challenges. So, off we go through this first door. And let's see what they have in store for us. Okay, it's Hunter. What's he have to say?
Hi, Spyro. Did you see Bianca? She was really worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress. It was pretty funny. She tries to play it cool, but she was scared stiff until you came back safe. I just finished fixing up an old submarine. Why don't you try taking it for a spin?
Okay, let's do it.
Great! Hop aboard!
So this is exactly like the thing in Lost Fleet, only this time I guess we're in icy water as opposed to, you know, actual acid water, so definitely a safety improvement. But basically we just need to, you know, keep an eye on these submarines. I keep an eye on the submarines for long enough to get a lock on them. You know, keep an eye on them, get a lock, then just take them out. I mean, I say that, but let's be real, I will probably mess this up at some point. I mean, by the looks of it, I'm messing it up already, so anything could happen, I suppose. Okay, let's go after this one. 2, 3. That's 3 gone. 2, 3. That's 4 gone. There's another one. That should be 5. Let's go get this one for number 6. There goes number 6, and 1 left. 1, 2, 3. That should be all 7. And that's all the gems acquired. Now let's get on out of here. Okay, Hunter, we have some other stuff to be doing. So let's see what this next room has in store for us. Because this is now open, because we have 17,000, and there is one challenge in here I'm worried about. And it's this one!
Check it out. This is the world's fastest turbo snowboard course. The local champions are the Sasquatch 6, a gang of Yetis on souped-up snow discs. I bet that you could outrace the lot of them. If you win, we get a huge pile of treasure. If you lose, I have to slick down the whole course with my tongue. So, ready to race? Right on! Just don't lose, or my tongue's gonna be a popsicle.
Okay, so, this, I remember being incredibly annoying as a kid. Well, I say as a kid, the first and only time I did this, which was actually when I was like, when would it have been? I think it would have been like 15, I think? I think I would have been like 15 when I did this, the first and only time I ever managed it. Oh no, that's really bad. That's awful. That's a restart. Running it back, running it back. That one doesn't count.
Check it out.
Okay, for real, first time. First time, winning, first proper attempt, I'm winning. So, basically, from what I recall, this is a thing that is... I remember needing nearly perfect play to win, but I might just be misremembering. That was not perfect on my part, but you know what? I think I might be able to at least pull something back out of it. No? But this is definitely a case of something where it's like, hey, you need to be playing almost perfectly to have any chance. That's from what I recall. This should give me a lot. No. Okay, I barely saved that. But the fact that I'm in 5th the fact that I'm in 5th still is bad. And for me, obviously, because, you know, I do need to win the race. That is atrocious. This is looking like a lost cause more and more each second. This is looking like a lost cause more so with every passing second. On the plus side, I don't know if I need to diversify my tricks and otherwise I don't get like a confident. That's not the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't think this is winnable. Like from where I currently am, I do not think I can pull this race back. Because I can't even see the guy in first. Like, I know he's the one on the red board, but I can't see him. Like, I don't see the guy. Oh, never mind, I do see him, but he's too far ahead, and I just fell off. Okay, for real now, this is the first proper attempt. Okay, we're doing this. But yeah, basically, this is a thing that, like, from what I recall, you need almost perfect play to do this. I might be misremembering, but like, from what I recall, you need to be as close to perfect as possible. But, hey, we'll see what we can do, but, ugh, this ain't looking great for me so far. I'm in 5th. I'm in 5th, but I have line of sight on everyone up to, like, 2nd place, so it could be worse. That's 5th. And we do have, we do have weapons, so we can take people out. It feels, kind of like cheating to do so, but, these guys aren't playing fair. Like, they have permanent turbo, so if they have permanent turbo, who are they to say I'm cheating? Okay, so there's first place in line of sight now. That could be pretty good for me. I need to do tricks, though. I need to do more tricks. I also need to not fall off the track while trying to do said tricks. But hey, as long as I catch up, like, he's in line of sight. I know I can get him. Like, I know for a fact I can get him. However, it's gonna be cutting it very close if I do get him. I mean, I am catching. I'm visibly gaining on him. I didn't get the missile. Nope. That one didn't happen. That one didn't happen.
Check it.
Okay, for real this time. For real this time, I'm getting them. I'm getting at least 3rd place by the end of the first lap. At least 4th place by the end of the first lap. Like, I'm winning this time. I am no longer playing games. I'm now here to win. I mean, I guess I was technically already here to win, but you get what I mean. There's 4th. There's 3rd. There's 5th. Because, well, these guys have permanent turbo. Like, I have to do tricks for my turbo. They just have it, I think. Like, I think they just have turbo at all times, regardless of what they do. I may be wrong on that, and also I have not made any progress. Or at least I don't feel like I've made any progress. Okay, we're in 4th place. But I have line of sight up to 3rd. Sorry, I have line of sight up to 2nd. So if I can just take these guys... Wait, I have line of sight up to 1st. Okay, let's just take these guys out, and see what we can do. Because sometimes we're gonna have... Because if I want to win this, I'm gonna have to make some magic happen on this last lap. And by that, I mean I'm not gonna win on this one. I don't know. I think I needed that missile, and I didn't get it. Can I course correct this? I can course correct this. I can course correct this, but I don't know if I can catch up. Catch up. Wait, that'll hit him. I take the lead now, and this should be good to go. I should be good to go from here. Okay, I think I got him. I think I have this. Unless I mess up, I think I have this in the bag. This should be it. Okay, we win. And we do a couple more flips just to celebrate our win.
Yes! You schooled them like a bunch of frost-bitten, flat-footed, molasses-eating, lead-pants-wearing, cross-eyed glacier trolls riding slabs of plywood with sandpaper on the bottom. And we won some shiny stuff, too.
Man, he took that personally. Hunter was taking that personally. Wow. Okay, now I have to quickly do a couple more laps just to kind of grab the remaining gems. Because there are a few more gems around here, I think. So I'm just going to do... Okay, there's one up there. I saw a 2 gem up there, and I saw a 5 up there. So I may need to do a couple more laps. But but obviously... That was so bad. You know what? If I quit the race, it'll just send me back here. Wait, can I just run the course? If I can just run the course, that's so much more practical for me. It might not be more practical, to be totally honest, but hey. If nothing else, it'll take longer for me to get around it, but I'll be able to just pick everything up comfortably at my own pace. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Let's go over here, because I think I saw a 5. There was indeed a 5. And then I believe either there should... Maybe it's all in the tunnel? Not the tunnel, but like this little section here. Then I saw a 1 a little bit higher up. So if we jump, do we get it? No, I'll have to double back around for that. But there is a 1 there. Now, Sparks, where... Okay, there's still a few more for me to pick up here. But I don't think that should be too bad. Okay, they are dead ahead, apparently. So let's just hop across. Why does I land on this? Nothing. Nothing happens at all. Now, I can just jump back. Okay, fine, I'll fly around. When in doubt, just use your other options. Okay, it's by... okay, it's on the other side, of course. Good to know. So let's quickly just make our way over there. I don't think I went this way during the race, so I imagine there's probably something here. Perhaps there isn't. Maybe I bamboozled myself. That's bad. Okay. Oh, I did see another... I saw a gem up there. Can I climb up there somehow? Yeah, I might be able to run up this ramp and fly off. I can't. I need a board for that. Okay, we'll be doing another lap on a board. I'll have... Yeah, the remaining gems, I think, are all up there. So I'll have to do another... So I'll have to do a lap on a board. So hopefully we can get through this without too much more hassle. But I think after that, we're done with this section. However, I'm off to a great start. Bailed 10 seconds in, but hey, I won the race. I won the race without too much hassle, so... that was close. I won the race without too much hassle, though, so I can't really complain that much. Also, like, who... I'm trying to... Like, I can't get a good look at them. Like, who's the character on Hunter's board here? Can I jump up and around? Okay, we're gonna have to do another lap. If I miss on this lap, I will just leave it. And by that I mean I'll just make a... If I miss it on this lap, I'll just make a cut to when I eventually get it, because this will take it. Because, honestly, having to watch me go around the same course over and over and over and over again, and when I'm failing at something that I should be able to do very easily, is probably not exactly the most riveting entertainment in the world. And, realistically, I'm not the most riveting entertainment in the world at the best of times. Okay, let's just stick with it and not turbo boost. If I don't turbo over it, I think I should be okay. Like, if I just jump it naturally... There we go. Now I can stop the race, and I should be good to go. Okay, yeah, Sparks has nothing else for me here, so let's leave. On the board, we're stealing the board. Too bad, Hunter, deal with it. That was close. Now, let's go and open up this next thing. There was also a couple of gems here that I missed, apparently. Okay, so this is a power-up for Super Flight and Super Flame, and now I need to blow up some, well, now I need to blow up these UFOs by the looks of things. So, let's quickly just, wait, does that home in? That seemed like it homed in, maybe not a massive amount, but it definitely seemed like it homed in at least a little bit. Which, to be fair, does actually make it very practical and convenient and helpful for me. Yeah, that is definitely homing in at least a little bit. So there's 3 left. There's 3 left. 2 left. 1 left. There's 1 left. Oh, wait, I saw a gem that I missed earlier here. Okay, so, assumably, these last two must have 175 gems each. Because then, I should have every gem and that final door should be able to open, right? Now, where's this last UFO? I kind of lost it for a second. I've lost track of where this final UFO is. This ain't great for me. This ain't the best. There it is, I see it. I see it. Let's blow it up and see what happens. I've lost it again. I'm so bad at tracking things. There it is. There it is. There we go. Got it. Now we have every gem. All 20,000 of them. So, let's, fly on into this last door. So, what do we have in here?
I don't know how she did it, Spyro, but the sorceress must have survived that last battle. She's been waiting here all this time, saving up her magic to destroy you. Your best chance to defeat her is to borrow my flying saucer. I've cast some spells on it to give it extra firepower and unlimited flying time, but the rest is going to be up to you. You've come this far, Spyro. I know you can beat her.
Okay, can I at least get back to full health? No? Okay. Okay, so, I'm not starting this on full health, so I'm not counting this as a full proper attempt, so let's just see how we do for our first attempt at this. Also, good to know that I guess we didn't really keep her waiting all that long. And if she's been waiting here all this time for us to come back and fight her again. Okay, we dodge that. Honestly, this is going surprisingly well. Like, she hasn't hit us yet. She hasn't hit us yet, and we've managed to return quite a bit of damage. Like, she is, like, what, 2/3, 3/4 dead? Yeah, this is looking like it's gonna be a W first try. This is looking good. Okay, that wasn't quite great for me. Because if I lose sight on where she is, I'm more than likely gonna get hit. Okay, we win. Fantastic. Sit down. L plus ratio plus Nido Queen clears, I'm afraid. That's the final egg obtained, and we've now rescued Yin and Yang. Because there's 2 of them in that one egg. And with that, Spyro 3 is complete. The end. That was not worth doing 117% of the game for, not gonna lie. But with that, we have now fully completed Spyro 3. There is nothing left in this game for us to do. And going back to it now, because I haven't played this game in 10 years or so, and honestly, the game still holds up amazingly well. It still looks good, it still sounds fantastic, it plays really well. In most sections, there are a couple of really bad mini-games. Shout out to the Yeti boxing for being the absolute worst thing in the game. The Yeti boxing is atrocious. But honestly, for the most part, just, yeah, in general, I still think this game is just fantastic. It's so good. Like, I would genuinely say this is one of the best games on the PS1, in my personal opinion. Admittedly, there's at least just a tinge of nostalgia in there, because this was one of my main kind of childhood games on the PS1. It was like this, Digimon World, Tekken 3, Crash Team Racing, and a couple of others were the games that I probably played the most as a kid on the PS1. But yeah, like, in general, I think this game doesn't really have any bad levels. Like, there's a couple of, I don't know, like, Cloud Spires and Sunny Villa aren't amazing, but they're nice, simple, easy, just starting levels to kind of ease you into the game. And I think those are good. The music is fantastic. I mean, to be fair, Stuart Copeland does good work. Man does good work. and genuinely the soundtrack is phenomenal. And I know that it might be a point of contention for a lot of people, but I do quite like all of the new characters. Like, I do like Sheila, Sergeant Bird, Bentley, and Agent 9. Although, I think I like Agent 9 a lot less now than when I was a kid, because I've now realized, oh, he just has Scrappy-Doo energy. Like, he's just Scrappy-Doo, only in the form of a monkey with a laser gun. Also, one thing I will say is, in the remake of Crash Team Racing, when the Reignited trilogy was coming out, like, they added Spyro, perfect sense. They added Hunter, makes perfect sense. But they also chose to include Nasty Nork as a character, and honestly, I kind of would have expected them to have included, like, Ripto, or the Sorceress, or even Bianca as a playable character. But yeah, that's just one thing. But yeah, I think level design is really solid. The levels are really short compared to what I remember. Probably because I didn't die anywhere near as much as I did playing this now than when I was a kid. But yeah, game looks great, sounds great, plays great, and I cannot recommend it enough. Like, obviously I've been playing the PS1 version, but the Reignited trilogy that has Spyro 1, 2, and 3 in it, is available on Switch, Xbox, Steam, and PlayStation, I think. Like, the only... Actually, no, yeah, it is on all of them. It's on everything. So, if you want to play Spyro 3, and also 1 and 2, yeah, I would recommend it. I do have replays of Spyro 1 and 2 that I'll be doing at some point this year. I don't have a time quite nailed down for those yet, but I will be replaying Spyro 1 and 2 at some point this year. So keep an eye out for those. And yeah, genuinely, Spyro 3. Now, okay, so I haven't played everything Insomniac has ever made. I still need to play through Spider-Man. I haven't played it. Have not gotten around to playing it yet. But genuinely, I think this was the last game. I think this was the last Spyro game that Insomniac worked on, and it was definitely the last Spyro game on the PS1. And I would say it is a genuinely fantastic last one for them. Like, if this was the last, like, this being the last one they made, yeah, they went out strong. I know this is maybe a bit of a contentious thing that's a bit contentious. I like this more than Spyro 2. Admittedly, Spyro 3 does have all the nostalgia for me, because I never really played Spyro 2 as a kid. And I had Spyro 1 when I was young, but I never really liked it all that much. I did kind of warm up to it a little bit more when I played it on the channel a couple of years ago. But again, the 1 and 2 will be getting replays at some point later this year. And with that, I think we're just about done. But yeah, like, Spyro, honestly, 1, 2, and 3 are great, and for Insomniac's last work on the PS1 being Spyro 3, I think that's a really good way to go out. Like, then after this, they moved on to doing Ratchet and Clank, then they moved on to making the Resistance games on the PS3, then they've been making Spider-Man and stuff on the PS4. In general, I think they've just done fantastic work all around. And now, if we bring up the Atlas one final time, let's quickly just run through the entire Atlas. So, Sunrise Spring, done. Sunny Villa, done. Cloud Spires, done. Molten Crater, done. Seashell Shore, done. Mushroom Speedway, done. Sheila's Alp, done. Buzz's Dungeon, done. Midday Gardens, Icy Peak, Enchanted Towers, Spooky Swamp, Bamboo Terrace, Country Speedway, Sergeant Bird's Base, Spikes Arena, Evening Lake, Frozen Altars, Lost Fleet, the Fireworks Factory, Charmed Ridge, Honey Speedway, Bentley's Outpost, Scorcher's Pit, Midnight Mountain, Crystal Islands, the Desert Ruins, the Haunted Tomb, the Dino Mines, the Harbour Speedway, Agent 9's Lab, the Sorceress's Lab, Crawdad and the Spider Town, the Starfish Reef, the Bugbot Factory, and the Super Bonus Round, all complete. We now have 117% completion, and with that, we are done with Spyro 3. So, I'm going to end off today's episode and this entire series here. Yeah, right as soon as I get sparked back to full health. And I am going to end things off here. So, as always, feel free to leave a comment and click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all for whatever it is I'm doing next, because I haven't decided on what I'm doing next yet. So, thank you all for watching, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one for whatever it is I'm doing next. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.